Lights flare brightly against the vaulted rafters of Crypto.com Arena. The crowd's roar swelling into a thunderclap as a no-look pass ignites the purple and gold faithful. Showtime isn't just a style. It's an electric current running through. Every pass, every cut, every heartbeat pounding toward a singular goal. But as the Lakers stand on the edge of another seismic offseason, a shadow looms over the kingdom. The noise swirling around Lebron James whispers of a spectacular exit that could reshape this franchise's DNA forever. You can feel it in the air, every play, every practice, every timeout pulsing with the weight of what could come next. Lakers fans, this is your call to sharpen eyes and steel hearts, because the chapter ahead demands the full fire of the purple and gold legacy. The chatter growing louder about a potential LeBron farewell isn't just media noise. It's a tectonic shift rippling through locker rooms and front offices league-wide. Picture the chessboard, the Lakers' offense built around Lebron's unparalleled court vision and gravity, the glue that elevates every teammate from a role player to a bona fide star. Now imagine that core suddenly fractured. What fills that void? Who steps to the mic? Who claims the spotlight? It's a puzzle that goes beyond pure star power. It's about pace, the 5-out spacing that LeBron's size and IQ have commanded for years. Pick-and-roll coverage that demands switches or traps designed specifically to slow him down. This isn't just losing a player. It's losing the fulcrum of an entire offensive ethos. The 2025 draft class, long under the radar, suddenly gleams with uncharted potential. The kind that might just rewrite the Bears' narrative and, by extension, offer a blueprint for a Lakers offense grappling with transition. Ryan Poe's handiwork, the defensive aces we watched thrive, the past drafts that never quite delivered the spark on offense, now feels like a prelude. With Caleb Williams and Rome Odunze showing flashes but no seismic shifts, the Bears' recent haul presents 3 unheralded, dynamic playmakers Burden, Monangai, and the quietly explosive tight end Colston Loveland, who barely saw the field, but left a mark in his lone series. If these names ring a bell, they are the outlines of a new offense, one being carefully and deliberately sketched by Poles, and if they materialize as hoped, 2025 won't just be a draft class. It'll be a turning point. For the Lakers, watching the ripple effects of such a foundational rebuild next door is a keen lesson in patience and transformation. Back to LeBron, a leviathan on the court who commands the Lakers' rotation like a symphony conductor. His exit, whether whispered or declared, triggers seismic shifts in usage rates and minutes distribution. Imagine the backcourt and wings jostling for the governor's chair. Would Austin Reeves unleash his shot more aggressively? Or would D'Angelo Russell rise to fill the playmaking vacuum? What are the veterans thirsting for more touches, or the young talents waiting in the wings? Suddenly, rotations become chess matches within chess matches, where pace accelerates or contracts based on who commands the ball. Defensive coverages adapt to, from hedging hard on LeBron's pick-and-roll prowess to reconfiguring switch rules for players who lack his unique blend of size and vision. Remember the 2020 bubble, the heartbreak, the grit, the unyielding fight that echoed those storied early 2000s showtimes. That resilience is the Lakers' lifeblood now more than ever. What if losing LeBron is the trigger that fires a renewed version of that scrappy, high-speed identity? Or conversely, what if it is a seismic crack that forces this purple and gold chip onto unpredictable currents? And yes, you can almost hear a locker room dramatization. Hey, LeBron, you sure you want to leave? We already got the lights on. Showtime's ready to roll, just waiting on the star to call the play. But stars rise and fall, and franchises must dance or die. So here's the pulse. As rumors swirl, every practice is a proving ground, every lineup tweak or sudden spark. Something fans will parse relentlessly. Could this moment LeBron's potential departure pair with a fresh, unproven draft class becoming offensive catalyst ignite the Lakers' own next era? Or will it unravel the thread stitched across seasons of painstaking build and heartbreak? Trades could be triggered, minutes redistributed, Rivalries flare as West contenders circle and pounce on any sign of vulnerability. The rotation, the scheme, the very heartbeat of the Lakers' offense hangs in suspense, a film poised on the cliff of its next most dramatic act. Imagine the lights dimming, the buzzer echoing. The question remains: who steps into the spotlight? When Showtime's king takes his final bow, the answer could rewrite the Lakers' pulse forever. Feel that swarm of butterflies turning into a stampede in your chest? That's Lakers fervor about to go nuclear, because as the echo of LeBron's legacy trembles on the brink, every corner of Crypto.com arena feels like a wire stretched taut, ready to snap into chaos or break through brilliance. The locker room's quiet right now, but beneath the surface, you can almost hear the gears grinding whispers, not just about LeBron leaning toward the exit, but about what then? Anthony Davis, the franchise pillar, scarred by injuries, yet burning with unspent fury. He's got eyes like a predator, swallowing up every practice drill like a man possessed. But can a D be the unshakable ledge this team desperately needs? Or will the void LeBron leaves be a black hole sucking up minutes, shots, and hope? Imagine the cascading ripple Austin Reeves, taking a weight he's never carried before. His smooth shot now the lifeblood powering an offense that once thrived on LeBron's gravity. Or maybe D'Angelo Russell, embracing the chaos, stealing. Moments like a thief in the night, his ball handling suddenly the pulse of a nervous franchise. But here's the jagged edge: trust isn't just fraying in the public eye. In the locker room, rivalries could flicker into open fire. Role players clawing for more touches, veterans with egos as big as their contract numbers, youngsters itching for a breakout. It's a powder keg ready to blow. Picture the coaching staff, sweat-dripping, schematic notebooks filled with contingency. Plans nobody wants to test, because losing LeBron throws the whole identity into question. Do you speed it up, chase the swarming defense that once dared to stop Braun and found only more fire? Or do you slow it down, rebuild methodically around half a dozen new faces who might never control the game like he did? It's not just basketball. It's a psychological battlefield. And all this while the Western Conference packs its bags. With vultures circling Denver's gang of sharpshooters licking their chops, Phoenix's reborn stars dripping confidence like the desert sun, the Clippers itching to tiger claw back relevance, and the Warriors swaggering like they've found new chapters in their legacy books. Every single possession is a chess match, metaphysically overlaid atop an emotional poker game where bluff meets bone-deep fear. Remember that 2020 bubble, when amid silence and the world's madness, the Lakers carved out a championship forge. Not in flash, but relentless grit? Could that ghost rise again, a spectral reminder that Showtime isn't dead, it's just buried under layers of doubt and shaken belief? Or is this moment the crack splitting apart decades of toil, a franchise, exposed and vulnerable to collapse? And just when you think you've read every rumor, every half-truth swirling like smoke through the media, a new one drops. Hold up. There's one clause in that trade offer nobody foresaw, a secret handshake buried in contract legalese that could blow open front office battles or send a key piece packing before fans even realize what's missing. That's the kind of darkness waiting to be lit by the wick of an impossible gamble. A deal so daring it could either resurrect the Lakers into a new powerhouse or blow the entire rebuild into rocket shards. You can taste the electric tension in purple and gold veins. Feel the pulse quicken at every glance toward the bench, where coaches run lineups like gamble sharks, eyes scanning every twitch and sigh, searching for that spark, while fans in the stands are holding their collective breath and smartphones, burning Twitter into a late-night confessional of hope and panic. But what if LeBron's exit forces a seismic rewrite of team culture? Can the younger players shoulder leadership when the weight shifts? Will veterans like Rui Hachimura or Max Christie seize the chance to become the unexpected heroes, or will they buckle under the boiling pressure of expectations and criticism? What if a star from nowhere emerges in the shadows, someone no one predicted, turning the narrative into a Hollywood script nobody can pause? And what of destiny's cruel twists if injuries strike again, if chemistry fails to gel, if the West. Fury proves too much before the Lakers find their new pulse. Now imagine the psychological warfare off camera. Private meetings buzzing with tension. Agents whispering in ears. Front offices dancing a razor's edge of negotiation and bluff. That's a war no fan sees but feels in bone-deep anticipation. And then there's the looming specter of Shaq and Kobe. Their thunderous duo etched into the franchise's DNA like ancient gods whose shadows still stretch long. Could a next chapter even honor that legacy without its own legends? The pressure to live up to Showtime's watermark, the fierce, unrelenting blaze, has never burned hotter. Could the Lakers lean back into that scrappy bubble identity, trading? Flash for ferocity, throwing bodies at defense to grind out wins? Or will the loss of Braun's melodic orchestration reduce the offense to dissonant chaos? The stakes twist and turn like a master thriller's final act, and every fan watching is caught in that electric tangle of hope and terror, because this isn't just a basketball story. It's human drama bleeding through every pass, every shot, every whispered word under the flashing arena lights. You hear it in the faintest sigh from the bench, the tightening jaw of a coach, the way Austin Reeves' eyes burn on film sessions, replaying his shot when the game's on the line. This is frayed ribbons of heart and glory stretching to their breaking point, where legends are either reborn or crumble into myth. And as the off-season storm gathers, the rumor mill's churning faster one insider leak suggests a mystery suitor, lurking with cap space and dreams ready to pounce if the Lakers falter even for a moment. Could this be the dawning of a rival's era, robbing purple and gold of more than just their king? Or is it the perfect crucible where a new dynasty is forged in the fire of adversity? There's no halfway here, only raw survival or spectacular. Rebirth. Now you tell me, what's tearing at your gut? Because trust me, this saga has only just ignited.